So what is the outlook of the Spokane real estate market in the next 12 to 36 months? That's our topic for today. Hi, this is Dennis Isip with Haven Real Estate. If you go back to some of my older videos, it was 2 years ago, November of 2017, when I was discussing about what drives the growth of Spokane market, why it's hot. In reality, it's actually the people that are coming in from the West Coast are looking for less expensive housing. Earlier this week, we had our team meeting at the office and we had a special guest. Jason Hunnell is from DR Horton. He was able to validate what I had been talking about for the past 2 years. DR Horton, if you are not aware of, you can go ahead and Google them. They are the largest home builder in the country. Last year, they built about 57,000 homes. And this year, 2019, they're going to complete 63,000 homes. With that, they have expanded into Spokane actually in the last couple of years. Right now, I am in one of 7 communities that they are working at. And this is the fairways here in Airway Heights. Right behind me actually is the golf course. Over here in this community, they're going to build about 55 homes. Over in Legacy Ridge in Liberty Lake, there's another 83 homes that are currently being built. And like I said, those are only 2 of 7 communities that they are expanding into. Needless to say, they have a very strong investment and interest in the Spokane market. And that's not surprising. Well, you probably are aware that Amazon is going to be opening up soon their fulfillment center here in Airway Heights. Fairchild Air Force Base has expanded their fleet and will be adding another 1,000 jobs in the community. And then there's actually a third company, I don't remember their name, but they're a competitor of Tesla. They're going to be making electric cars, and they have expressed interest in making Spokane a major part of their operations. But before we get any further, why don't I turn you over to Jason?
Jason, did you talk at all about, obviously you've got use of DR Horton's resources and financial outlooks. What's your take on the market going forward, the housing market and the economic market going forward the next 18, 24 months here locally?
Locally is different than nationally from a housing standpoint from what we're seeing. Obviously the nation is experiencing a lot of different things. Again, election year coming up always hits you because it's that unsurety. Our coastal markets are seeing a dip. And they're not really seeing a dip, I should say, they're seeing a levelization. What I mean by that is instead of this raging fire that's going, they're getting more of a good flame going. But it's still hot. Spokane and a lot of our inland markets, so Denver, Salt Lake, Boise, Albuquerque, a lot of the inland markets are actually still in a frenzy. And the reason why is people are moving from those coastal markets to markets like ours because of an affordability standpoint. Our projections right now is we're going to see a continuous growth in what we're seeing, maybe some levelization for the next 36 months. That's our prediction right now. It's really hard to see anything out past 36 months anyway, because you don't know what's going to happen with rates, you don't know what's going to happen with that. But as long as the feds are continuing to drive down interest rates, we are still an incredibly affordable growth potential community where we have nowhere to go but up. So I'm very optimistic about what Spokane has to offer and what we're going to continue to do. We will always fight battle affordability due to the median income of the jobs that we have here, but that's also changing too. We're seeing a lot of companies coming in here that are offering higher paying jobs. You're seeing a lot of local companies opening up their pocketbooks more to get higher quality people to come in and work for them. So we're seeing a real insurgence. I can't think of a better market in the nation that I'd rather be in than Spokane. That's my personal opinion.
So there you go. You've heard it from the experts. So unless there is a major tragedy that is along the lines of a 9/11, and God forbid that something like that is not going to ever happen again, there doesn't seem to be anything that's stopping the economy. So that's our video for today. I will see you in our next edition.